Hey guys, it's Jason, Hard Money Bankers with your Private Money Minute. Today's topic is the must-haves for real estate investing. Okay, so I was talking to some nice folks in our meetup group that we had last night, third Wednesday of every month, and they're new investors and they weren't exactly sure where to get started. Should I buy rental property? Should I buy flips? Should I just wholesale? And I was like, well, first let's do an assessment on yourself of what you have access to. So the must-haves is, and you only have to have one of the three must-haves. You either have to have access to capital, your own capital or someone else's capital. You have to have time, could be number two, right? You need to put in some sweat equity. You have time to do some labor. Marketing, stuff like that, or you need to have access to resources. Now, you only need access to one of these things, but in order to grow your business, you're really going to need access to two of these things in the future. But don't worry about that. Starting off, you need access to one. So I told them straight up, if you don't have access to money at this point, that's fine. But flipping properties, buying rentals is probably not best for you, not just because you don't have your own money, but because you don't have access to other people's money at this given time. In the future, maybe you do, and those work great. So let's concentrate on wholesaling because they had access to time, and they're willing to put in some of the heavy lifting, beat the streets hard in order to do so. So do an assessment of yourself, figure out kind of what you have access to first before you get into real estate or continue to expand in real estate. I know a lot of guys that have one or the other, and they concentrate on that. I know guys that have a lot of cash, that they're willing to deploy in this space and maybe partner with somebody, but they don't have the time. They just have the cash, right? So they partner with somebody who has the time, and it becomes a successful marriage. So that being said, as long as you have one of these, you can still be a one-man operation and operate your real estate business. Or you can partner with somebody who has that. So time plus money, right? You have the time, someone else has the money, or vice versa, and you can do good business together. Or if someone has resources and has a lot of connections in this business, and then they have time but they don't have the capital, then they can grow a large wholesaling company. Whatever the case is, you need to have at least one of the three, and then grow to try to have two. If you have any comments related to this, or if you're struggling taking the next step in real estate, maybe say, I have a lot of time, but I'm not exactly sure what direction to go in, or I have a lot of money that I'm willing to put into real estate, but I don't have the time to do it. Comment below. I'm happy to give you some additional insight related to this topic. Like, share, review, subscribe. Thanks again, Jason with your Private Money Minute.